If you want to optimize your marketing efforts and make the absolute most of your budget, A/B testing is your secret weapon. It is a very simple and easy to use methodology which consists of using two versions of the same thing to see which one works best. Thanks to these tests, you can improve each element of your marketing campaign until you are sure you are publishing the best content at the perfect time. That's why A/B testing is an opportunity you simply cannot miss out on. So today, we're going to take a look at what exactly these tests are, how to set them up, what to do and what not to do, and we'll even show you one of our own examples. Let's get to it. What is A/B testing? A/B testing in marketing is the process of testing two variations of any given element in a marketing material. You then compare the success of each variant in order to make conclusions and apply the most successful result. Although it can be used with any type of content, it is typically most popular when designing and launching emailing campaigns and landing pages. The process is very simple. Create two versions of the same content that differ in only one element. For example, different background images, colors, or headlines. Then launch both at the same time because both versions will be sent to different people. And then compare which one works better by observing the metrics and results. You can run A/B tests independently or use platforms that have A/B testing tools. These are the main benefits of using A/B tests. Increased profitability. A/B tests are one of the most accessible and easiest ways to increase your ROI in a short period of time. Thanks to these tests, you can understand what actually works to increase conversion from the very beginning. Controlled innovation. In the marketing world, innovation is crucial, but blindly jumping into the unknown can be quite risky. By using a solid A/B testing strategy, you can implement innovative changes in a controlled and measurable way using only what you know actually works for your brand. Improved credibility. There are different elements that you can incorporate into your content to show your users that they can trust you. It may be a simple quality seal from an official organization, a reference to one of the people behind your company, a testimonial. The truth is that different tests work better with different audiences, and A/B testing lets you identify which ones really matter to your audience. Getting the copyright. Copywriting is an art, but systematic testing lets you add a scientific edge to it. Don't just experiment with your landing page title or email subject. Instead, try out different lengths of text, sales arguments, or even your tone, focusing on the details that matter. Something as simple as the color of your call to action button or the size of an image can have an impact on your conversions. With the right testing, you can identify and apply the small details that will make your sales grow. Increased audience knowledge. No two brands are the same, and as such, no two audiences are the same. The only way to really get to know your target audience is by experimenting. Little by little, you'll find a way to win over their hearts and improve both your results and your brand image. Build loyalty. Last but not least, remember that A/B tests are not only for getting your first conversions, but you can also use them in your loyalty strategy. Optimize your marketing to your customers to stay forever. A/B testing example. To conclude, here's an example of A/B testing to publish more effective social media advertising campaigns. Given the huge amount of content that users are exposed to on social media, getting users to click on your ad can be quite the challenge. To do so, it is essential to stand out with an image that attracts users' attention. For our test, we launched a series of Facebook ads whose images responded to two variants. One followed the brand style guide, while the other was created with a 100% performance approach. A second image had strong contrast and striking colors, and it didn't have strong filters, and it was legible. The result? The performance-focused image achieved 35% more CTR and more than double the ROI in terms of sales and revenue. This information allowed us to feel more comfortable in breaking the traditional branding images and using the images that actually brought in results. So, you're convinced, but now what? There are a huge variety of A/B testing tools on the market, so you are sure to find one that will fit your needs. To start off, let's take a look at how to use this kind of testing to improve your conversions on Google Analytics. With this tool, you can easily run an A/B test within your web page by following these steps. 1. Define your experiment. Decide which page you want to test and what is the first element you want to test. Generally, the simplest way to create two versions of the page is by duplicating it and changing only the element you wish to test. You can test an already launched page and a new version, or create a page with two versions from scratch. 2. Establish your experiment's settings. In Google Analytics, you can configure various aspects of your test. The goal, the percentage of visitors included in the experiment, the time for which it will be active, or even the confidence level of the results. 3. Ready to launch. Once you publish your experiment, visitors will be shown one of your 2 versions chosen randomly, and the visitor will never know that they are part of the test. If the user returns to the page and has a cookie in their navigator, they will always be shown the same version. 4. Analyze results. As you receive visits, Analytics saves the results. Whenever you are ready, you can check the metrics of both versions and see which one works better. From here on, you can make your decision about keeping or changing the tested element and move on to the next test. And that's all. We hope you found this content useful. Watch this video next if you want to learn how to position your brand with marketing, or jump to our extensive digital marketing course with everything you need to know to become an expert in it. Thanks for watching this video, and see you next time.